Welcome. If you are a job seeker, these are the 5 secrets that you need to know that employers don't want you to know about interviews. Number one is it is always an interview. Yeah, you heard me. Even if they tell you it's not an interview, it is just a conversation. Rest assured that that just conversation is to see if you're wowing them, if you are convincing them that you are the right person to move forward. Okay. Now, oftentimes these just a conversations happen when you've gotten a referral and somebody set something up for you and you get to meet the right people and they say, no, we're just having a conversation. Don't worry about it. Okay. Prepare for that. Prepare for that as if it were an interview. I promise you, that's where if you impress them, you move forward. And if you don't impress them, it was just a nice conversation. They gave you the gift of speaking to you, but it's nothing more than that. True story. I was working with a client who told me it was just a dinner. Just a dinner. I said, it is not just a dinner. It is an interview. We practice questions for that. We practice conversations. We even talked about what she should order. Um, and let me tell you, 4 hours later, she had a 4-hour dinner interview. She confirmed with me, yep, Cindy, you were right. That was an interview. Oh, yeah, she got the job. Number two, they may just call you. Yeah, you heard me. They don't always send an email letting you know, "Hey, Steve, we'd like to interview you. What's your availability?" Mm-mm. Sometimes they just call you after you apply for the job. And when you answer the phone, let's refer back to item number one, it's always an interview. So be prepared to answer the questions, answer the phones if you're in a place where you can pick up the phone and don't answer the phone if you're, let's say, on a noisy subway platform. I had one client that was getting calls so quickly as soon as she hit enter that she used to carry the job postings around with her in her purse so that she was always prepared for that unofficial interview phone call. Number three, they expect you to be nervous. It's a given. Okay. So you don't need to make a big deal and over exaggerate how nervous you are for that, right? Showcase that you can be composed, showcase that you can keep it together, right? Especially if you're going to a position where you're going to be working with stakeholders, where you're going to be delivering presentations, where you're going to have to make decisions on the spot. Show your ability to be composed. Okay. Before that interview, do some square breathing. And even better than that, go somewhere private, strike that power pose, and remind yourself of how freaking awesome you are. Number four, they expect that you know about the company. Okay. And more than just what's on the job on the job posting. They expect that you know about the company. So here's a funny story about knowing about the company. Many, many years ago, when I was first out of college, I was applying for a position as a store manager at Banana Republic. Now, back then, I didn't shop in the store, and I didn't know what they sold, and I didn't even bother to look up what they were selling or pay any attention to that, right? I had retail experience, I had manager experience. I just graduated from school, was a straight A college student. I thought, you know what? I got this. They're going to want me. So on the interview, she asked me, how would you describe our style? And I had no idea. And then she gave me a choice and said, would you describe our style as A or B? Again, I had no idea. Okay. And I did not get that job. And you know what? I didn't deserve to get the job. I didn't put any effort into understanding who they are, who their clientele was, what their market was, what their brand was. So know the company before you go in for that interview. Okay. And number five is they do not want one-word answers. Okay. No matter what the question, unless it's something as simple as, do you have a valid driver's license in this state? Yes. Okay. Um, do not answer in one-word answers. Even if they're asking you, are you willing to travel? Don't just say yes. Say, yes, I'm excited to travel. I see that you have locations in these states. I live near such and such airport, and I would be happy to travel. So make sure that you expand on every answer because if not, you're not giving them any opportunity to see your presentation skills, to see how you think, to see how you compose yourself, to see how you speak, right? To elaborate and showcase your brand and how totally awesome you are for this position. My name is Cindy Lish. I empower career changers and stay-at-home moms to find amazing jobs that match their current why. I hope this was super helpful for you. I hope you'll have a super productive week. Always remember your warrior. And if you would like more help with this, that's what I do. Sign up for a free 45-minute discovery call to talk about how I can help you to be successful in your job search. Catch you next week. Bye bye.